What's up everyone, Luke McGuire here. This is going to be a quick little video here taking you through some of the first steps I do when I do a software launch. Now I have Storymate, as you can see on the screen, launching on the 16th of January. Over $20,000 in prizes. We're launching at 9 a.m. Eastern, blah, 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 blah. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about taking you through how I do a software launch. And in this video, I just want to take you through some of the few key things I do when I have created my product, it's finished, and I'm ready to launch. So that's essentially how am I going to get affiliates on board. And hopefully, if you're brand new in the scene, or if you're thinking about launching a software or something online or an info course, hopefully this video will give you a lot of value. If you're a seasoned vet, I'm sure you'll know a lot of this already, but hopefully you'll find a few things here that might help you on your next launch as well. Again, I think if us as a community help each other and share what we do, we can really over-deliver to our customers even more rather than keeping things secret and so on and so forth. So first of all, here's my JV page. Now we'll go through the whole JV page in a minute, how I write them out. But currently what I want to just point out, if you're doing a JV page, you want to have your video, the ability for the user to opt in, and your affiliate links options above the fold. So as soon as they come to your site, they don't need to scroll anywhere. They can see exactly where to enter their email, and also, just as importantly, know when the launch is happening, what time, and what your prizes are. So that's there for that. Now, before you can actually choose a date, you want to know when to actually have a date for your launch. Now, many of you guys, including myself, use a site called Muncheye.com. If you're brand new, Muncheye is a website that shows you different software launches, info product launches in the affiliate marketing space that are coming up in the future. So you can see here, every day, basically, there's going to be a launch of someone's product happening. Now, what I do, when I'm choosing a launch, I actually have my product finished, or 95% finished at least, 1 month out minimum. And then I'll go on to Muncheye here, and I'll see where there's going to be a good little date to launch. So basically, not many people launching before or after me, after I choose my date, for about 5 days or so. So if I scroll down here, you can see in April 9th, 11th, there's big gaps in between here. So any time in April right now would be a relatively good time to launch. Now, for the beginners here, if you're just getting started, this is a great site as well to come on and familiarize yourself with other affiliate marketers that are doing software launches and info product launches. So you can come on here, you can open some of these different people up here, like Chris Hitman here. He's got a launch coming up on the 30th of December. No JV page here for this one yet. Mario Brown's got one coming up. You can click on any of these guys usually, find the JV page, and then find their contact details. Or what I used to do when I first started launching was I'd come in here, I'd find these different people, and then I'd copy their name, go into Facebook, search them up on Facebook, add them, and then see how I can best serve them first. Now, if you're getting started, basically, if you can help someone else or provide value to someone else, or get your actual name in someone else's head, that is a great way to get started first. Because again, you scratch my back, I scratch yours is a big thing in a lot of these affiliate marketing products, especially if you're getting started. That's a big thing there. Now, moving on from there, what I wanted to show you guys as well is a free way you can get a lot of affiliates on board for your launch and create a lot of noise around your launch. Now, there's different Facebook groups, and I've created a list here for everyone to be a part of. Now, this is a bunch of different Facebook groups here that are purely based on affiliate marketing. So if I copy this one here, if I wanted to, so we'll go on, I don't know, we'll go on this one here, paste that there. You can see here, there's different product launches and different people posting their launches here. You can post your product launch here. You can see I've got mine here. I might even boost this one up by saying, hey guys, if you need anything, let me know. 5 weeks out. And I've gone through and posted this same video with my details again, name, the date it's launching, the prizes, the JV page, which again we'll go through in a minute, and all about my launch and everything, everything that's happening there. Now, I've given you guys a full list here of heaps of different groups that you guys can go and add yourself to This is a great way to get free traffic. This was one of the ways when I first started. I met a lot of my affiliate marketing friends through these different Facebook groups. You can often as well hire out the cover photo in these groups here. So you can see here, check this JV page out here. They've got a nice little button there. I don't think it's clickable though, but you can see in these different groups, you can just message the admin of these different groups and see if they will actually rent you their cover photo there, which often doesn't cost very much at all. But if you don't want to do that, you can come in here, post your different launches. Here's mine again. I'm going to like that one again there. And you can go ahead and really start to not only put your launch out there to the affiliate marketing group, but keep it up to date. So it keeps them being bumped to the top of these different groups, keeps them being seen by your affiliate marketing friends, and you can really start to make connections there, which is pretty damn cool. So this list, I'll put in a Google Doc link below or above, or a YouTube comment or somewhere around this video for you guys to be a part of. Now, there's not just Munchai, there's a few other sites like JV Notify Pro. What I always do on every single one of my launches, I've done this ever since day one, is I've bought a bunch of ad spaces here in the featured post. You can see here, I've got my launch here, and what it allows you to, when you actually buy a featured post on Munchai, it will highlight it as yellow. Now, once you do a few launches, and then if they do quite well, you'll get added onto the big launches side over here. But only will it still go yellow is if you have actually purchased some ad space. So this is a great way to stand out. It's a great pattern interrupt. And I think it's $50 a day, and it is so worth it, guys. It is so worth it. If you're going to be doing a software launch, you have to believe in that product 100%. So you may as well put everything you can into making it the best thing possible. Now, if you want to find that page on how to actually advertise there, just go to munchai.com/advertising. You can then choose your different options here. Now, I know this might be very boring for some people who do this all the time, but for beginners, hopefully you'll be able to get some value from this. So choose the availability. I always choose the 14 days before my launch. It sets on the 31st. I'll go click, 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 click. And if you buy 5 days, I think you get 2 free. Buy 5, get 2 free. There you go. And then I'll go boom, 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 boom. So every day, my launch is going to be shown at the top of this carousel here. Now, just as much as I do that, in JVZoo, what I actually do as well is I'll buy the hot topic sections here. So I'm just going to blur out some numbers here quickly. Wait till this loads. 1 second. That should be blocked out now. And this section here, hot topics, I will book out maybe 4 or 5 days before launch. And then I'll actually go through the launch as well, doing daily updates in this section here. This area of JVZoo, while it might seem expensive for many people at $300 or $350 a day, people come on here every single day to check their actual stats of how much money they've made. Without a doubt, they're going to see this section here. I know I read this section every single day. That's an investment where you can get huge eyes on your product for essentially really not that much money. If you get like one good affiliate, that's going to pay that investment of tenfold, right? So this is a great place to go here. Now, when you're doing your affiliate, when people start applying for your affiliate links, affiliate requests, what we do here, and I get my JV manager, Simon Harries, to go through this here, we actually don't approve everyone. We don't even put everyone on delayed because often people, for some reason, like to sabotage launches. We like to reach out to every single person individually, make sure that they're legit, see where they're promoting the product, making sure they're doing it in the right ways, because often affiliates don't do things in the right ways. Well, a small percentage of them don't, but it wrecks it for the majority. So that's where, there we go there. Now, again, if you don't know the person as well, you don't really trust them, put them on delayed commissions. But again, it's good to know who your affiliates are, and that's why I like to connect with everyone on Facebook. So if you haven't added me yet, you've seen this video somewhere, make sure to reach out there. Now, quickly jumping back over to the JV page. This is a very important thing for me anyway. If I come to someone's JV page, I want to know exactly what the product is right away, really quickly, what the benefit of that actual product is. Yes, prizes are great. I do quite big prizes, but you don't have to do big prizes, guys, but I like to. And then I like to explain what it is that my product actually does and why it's actually needed in the marketplace. They're really two big things you need to understand for not only your JV page, but for your sales page as well. Essentially on your JV page, you are selling to your different affiliate partners, different people to promote your product, different people to review your product, for people to talk about it. So that you really need to understand what your product does, what the benefits of it are to the customer, more so than the features of it. Because again, people really only care about what the benefit to them is. That's why they buy that actual shirt, that piece of software, that internet marketing product, that tennis racket. They want to know what the benefit to them is over the actual feature. Now, scrolling down, I'd really like to explain what the product does, some of the key benefits of this tool, what Storymate actually does here. Then I explain the actual funnel. It's important to have the funnel explained clearly on the JV page. One thing I often see is users actually, they'll say what the different product titles are, but they won't actually say what they actually do. So it might say Storymate Template Suite, but what the hell is that? So you need to have a description for these different sections. I know it sounds silly, but you would be surprised how many people don't actually write what their upsells are. They'll show you what the main product does. They won't show you what the upsells do. Now, one thing as well to clarify in the JV page is if your prizes, if they're actually for most front-end sales overall, most gross sales overall, make it clear what it is. For me, it's always whoever makes the most money wins. Not how many front-end sales I've done, it's whoever makes the most money wins. So that's pretty cool there. One other thing I do on this JV page here is I make sure we have speed contests, we have day 1 and 2 contests, weekend competitions, final 2-day competitions. This is to keep people promoting and jumping into the launch all throughout launch week. Often people just have one overall competition, and you know, if say it comes to 2 days in the launch, someone wants to jump on, well, if there's no real incentive to them and there's another launch in the area or happening at the same time, they're not going to come to yours. If they can see themselves making more money through prizes in a different way, even if the product's not as good, unfortunately, that's the way the marketplace is. So that's why I'm always giving incentives on my launches for different parts of the launch, as well as speed competitions, milestone competitions, so anyone can win. Now, it's also important to have a demo on your JV page. I always include my demo on my main JV video at the top, but I like to include a demo further down of purely just the demo. Sometimes affiliates come to your site, they jump onto your page, all they want to do is see what the product does in action. They don't care about what you're going to say, they don't care about when it launches, anything like that at all, which makes a lot of sense. They just want to see what your product does first, then they'll go look for that other information if it makes sense for them, makes sense for their list. So give them the short and sweet version as well. Again, I have all my different sections here, a tools button here where we're going to have our email swipes, bonuses, stuff like that. I'll talk about that in a future video. And then we have our contact details. Here's me. Here's my JV manager, Simon Harris, the absolute legend himself. Make sure you have terms and conditions down here as well. Like for example, you must not run negative pay-per-click iframe domain campaigns. Often than not, affiliates will say things, is Luke McGuire a scam? Read here to find out. And then the person goes, oh wow, maybe they might be. They'll click on it. It's a review saying Luke McGuire actually is an amazing internet marketer and you should buy his product here. It's their affiliate link. That's a really not nice way of promoting affiliate products. We don't allow that at all. I'd rather not make money from affiliate like that and ensure all the people doing it the right way, in the positive ways, get the money for those sales. And I hope most of you guys do that as well. So essentially, that is a quick breakdown. How long I've been speaking for? 14 minutes, probably a bit too long there. But that's stage 1 of everything I do when I first do a launch. In the next video, I'm going to show you guys how I do how I write my sales pages, how I get them designed, how I do it all myself and make it really highly converting for my affiliate friends, and how we actually test it to ensure it converts rather than just hoping it does. So thank you guys. Went for a bit longer. Thank you JVZoo for my little bobblehead again, and I'll speak to you guys in the next video.